Welcome back to Skyblock. I recently made us a librarian trading hall where we can get all of our tools and armor enchanted, while Sev made us a lava farm inside a skyforge. Today, I want to finally do something about the bees that have been living in our house for the past little bit, and I think making them a cozy floating apiary would be the perfect thing for them. Now, before we move our little friends, we need to look at whatever this thing is that Sev made. I think it says, yep, okay, it does say thank you. That's not precarious at all. Oh my gosh. Wait, it's lava though. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that is the largest thank you sign I have ever seen. But also that means that I have to remove a lava source blocks just to get this thing not looming over my base. Oh goodness. Okay, well that's a good one, Steph. Oh wait, what's this blue thing? Oh no way! Wait. Oh, new armor? Yep. There's my bees. This is also why I need to do something about this. Hang on. Featherfall 2, soul speed 3, unbreaking. Yo! Oh my goodness. The legs. Fire proc 1. A chest plate, unbreaking 1. Oh, we are in full diamond now, thanks to Sev. Oh my goodness, that you know, that makes up for this, which is going to be a pain, but this is too good. Yeah, that was good, Sev. Now I have to figure out how the heck I'm gonna get that down, but that will be a future me problem. For now, I need to get this cleaned up. And let's just put them in here for now. Now, before we move our bees and remove the giant thank you sign of lava, we need to change our hat. And I figured that finding a hat that is more bee themed would be perfect. Now, I've had this little bee hat in my nightstand for quite some time. The only issue is it's loud and it's messy, so I think I'm gonna go see at our mob farm if we can find any other bee-related hats. And I'm taking this one off because I really don't like the sound it makes. And to make it easier for me to move all of our bees, I'm going to leave them inside the beehive, and we will put our beehive in here for now. Before we go all the way over to the mob farm, I do want to check out the Skyforge that Sev made. And she did make this out of soul sand, which I have soul speed 3. So that means we can run so quickly. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my goodness, the armor tower. Wow, look at this. And does this mean that there's a villager in here? Hello, sir. Look at you. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Ooh, and look at this. She put all of the like red kind of creepy lava-y ones. This is so cool, Sev. You did a really good job. And the weapons tower. So we can get some axes, and she moved over our weaponsmith so we can get axes and swords from this guy. I will say this is a pretty cool build. I'm a fan, but this is the fun part. Look at me go! Oh, that is so fun. All right, now let's go find us a brand new bee hat. So once we're at the mob farm, we spent the next bit of time looking through all of the chests to see if we could find a hat that's more bee-like. All right, we found a bee hat, but it drips honey, and the sound effect is the thing that I really don't like, but I have to say, look how cute this looks. It's so cute. I love this hat so much, but the sound is just too much for me, so I'm taking it off, and we are going to keep checking. We can also open a few bags to see if we find anything. And it looks like a lot of duplicates, and none of these are what we're looking for. Now, I couldn't find any hats that didn't just drip and make really gross sounds, so instead of wearing a bee hat today, I decided that I'm just going to have a little bee friend stay in my offhand, and they'll just accompany us for the day this way. That way I get a cute little bee friend, and I don't have to hear the gross sounds. Now that we've gotten the bee hat sorted, I am going to get rid of this. And even though I know I just said I would be curing our bee friend in my offhand, I'm a little bit scared that messing with the lava, they could accidentally get toasted, so we're gonna leave them here temporarily. And now let's clean up a thank you sign. And one live stream later, we have the thank you sign all cleaned up. We made a little zombie conversion station and named our zombie Frankie, and we were able to upgrade our armor from trading with our librarian, so I'm feeling a lot better about our armor situation since we added protection 4, unbreaking 3, and mending to everything, and featherfall 4 to our boots. Now on this live stream, chat was giving me some ideas on how I could prank Sev back. And boy, do I have a good get back prank for Sev. It may involve some obsidian, some crying obsidian, and even some lava. Now, to get ready for this prank, we're going to need to collect up 16 buckets of lava. So we need to pay a visit to our iron farm since I do not... What? Sev, come on. We need to quickly grab some iron for the buckets. Now we just have to fill them up with some lava, but since we have soul speed 3, we get to run super fast down to the sky forge with soul speed 3. I love that so much. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I actually just noticed Sev left a bunch of lava buckets in this chest, so we definitely have more than enough for our prank. It's also kind of funny that Sev just left a bunch of lava buckets in here because she had no idea I would be using them to prank her, so Sev can get even more pranked. Now that we got our 16 buckets of lava, it's time to grab some obsidian and crying obsidian. So we're gonna grab our crying obsidian and our obsidian. And if you're wondering how I got that much crying obsidian and obsidian, it's actually from Sev working really hard in the nether to trade a bunch of gold with piglins so that she could get enough blackstone to build her Skyforge. So yet again, Sev is supplying me with the prank supplies to prank her. So it's becoming even more of a double prank slash Sev is pranking herself kind of a prank, which I find extremely amusing. The next thing that we need to grab is a ton of glass. Now that we've got our glass, we are going to grab some white dye from a stack of our skeletons. And I did add a texture pack, resource pack, to make the glass look more clear so that you don't get the lines in between everything the way that you usually do. But for right now, it kind of makes my glass almost look invisible, which is also why we are changing this to be white dye so that the blocks actually show up for us again. Now that we've got our white stained glass, I'm also going to make sure I grab 2 cherry signs so that we can leave some signs for Sev on her prank, letting her know that one of them is more of a pranky gag gift type of a gift and the other is a genuine gift. And now that we've got the cherry signs and the white stained glass, we have everything we need to start our prank on Sev, so let's get building. And we just take down our tower and look back at our handiwork. Oh, this is so good. Oh, I love this so much. All right, now it's phase 2. Add the presents to the chests. Now in the first chest in the front here, I'm thinking we add a bunch of zombie flesh from all of our zombie piglin, and we are going to rename them all Sev's Snacks because it's an inside joke from one of our SMP's guild. And I think I'm just gonna leave a sign saying, because she said thank you on her sign, my sign is going to say you're welcome and then enjoy the gift, something like that. And then on the back side is where I'm actually gonna leave the actual gift, because she did give me this really nice armor and I did just upgrade all of my armor. So I also thought that it would be kind of fun to give her some of the enchanted books. And on that live stream where we took down the thank you sign, we learned you can name the enchanted books. So we have a mending, fixer-upper, insurance. We have a Featherfall 4 book called Smelly Socks. We've got another mending called So You Don't Break Your Tools. We have another mending called Budget Totem. We've got Sev Won't Use Chair If Applied, because, I mean, if she applies that mending book, that means she's agreeing that she will no longer sit in her lazy chair. At least I hope that's how she takes it. Then we also have a Protection 4 anti-zombie wear, mob repellent, and my favorite, Get Good. And I'm only giving her 3 Protection 4 books because I'm pretty sure Sev recently got at least 1 Protection 4 book for her armor, so now she should have a full set. All right, we're at the back of the build, and I just added in her Get Double Pranked, Hope the Enchanted Books Help sign, and now we are going to be done with the pranking. I think this turned out so good, and in the front chest is where I added all of the Sev snacks of zombie flesh, and then the sign says, from the bottom of my heart, a thank you for the new armor. And I want to add a sign to the front saying, you're so welcome, T to the he. Now we just have to wait for Sev to be online when I can see her reaction to all of this. But for now, it is time to clean up our mess from us building this prank, and we have to move all of the evidence that we were ever here. Well, I think it'll be pretty obvious that I was here. It is time to build a house for our little bee friends, and I was thinking for our block palette that we'll use some white stained glass, stripped dark oak wood, jungle wood, packed mud, and some packed mud bricks. Now, we don't exactly have a lot of dirt, but from Sev's work at trading with all of the piglins, I also snagged some gravel when I was grabbing all of the crying obsidian and obsidian from her. So all we need to do is grab a bit more dirt, and then we can duplicate the dirt by turning that into coarse dirt, and then just repeat that process a few times. So in a way, Sev's also helping us build our platform and decorate our bee farm, besides us using her work for our prank. So we'll just borrow some dirt from Sev, we can combine that, make that into coarse dirt, place down the coarse dirt, and then we just have to hoe up the coarse dirt to turn it back into regular dirt that we just scoop up from there, and that is how we'll duplicate all of our dirt. Next, we gotta collect up a bunch of hay so we can make the packed mud. Next, we need a bunch of bottles. We'll fill these up with water and start turning it all into mud. Then with our mud collected up, we're just going to take a bunch of the wheat and turn that into packed mud. Now that we got a bunch of mud bricks and some packed mud, we next need to collect up a bunch more white stained glass. Next, we need to collect a bunch of stripped dark oak wood. Now that we collected up all of our stripped dark oak logs, we're going to bed. I do not want a thunderstorm. Okay, the sky is clear, no thunderstorms. The next thing that we need to do is collect up a bunch of jungle logs to make our platform. So let's get chopping. And last but not least, we need some azalea leaf for decoration. All right, we've gotten most of the supplies that I'll need all collected up, and we're gonna start out by making the platform out of jungle logs. By the way, I added a crown on top of my head because the bee kept accidentally going on top of my head, and then we'd have the sticky noises, and I couldn't handle it. So we are going to be the queen with the bee. So I am queen bee. So it kind of works. But that aside, I think we are going to build this probably right off of here. I think this will be enough space, and I'm thinking that we'll use the jungle logs and we'll make our platform more of a 4 hexagons put together so that you kind of have that honeycomb kind of a vibe with the platform itself. But enough of me chatting, let's get building. All right, we have the majority of our honey bottle complete. I added some benches out here around the edges, and on the inside we have 5 beehives where we can use shears to get the honeycomb or get bottles, and then we can get bottles of honey. But we've just got lots of azalea leaves, some glowberries, lanterns. I added a few cherry leaves. We'll probably add a few more to get more particles. But the only thing we really have left to do is put the bottle top on this. So we placed down some dirt, converted that into mud, put the mud blocks on top of the dripstone setup Sev had, and waited for it all to turn into clay for us to smelt. I also decided to make a little walkway in between here just so it's a little bit easier and we don't need to go all the way around through the sheep pen just to get over to the nether portal and to the bee sanctuary. But looking at this at night, it looks so pretty, and I am very excited to get the top on it and have a little bit of honey spewing over. I think it's gonna look great. Now, the other thing I wanted to make sure that we have are some bottles. Oh, do you want to be friends and be our guest? Harvest honey from a bee nest, from a tree grown near flowers. Use a campfire to collect honey from a beehive using a glass bottle without aggravating the bees. Getting all the advancements. I like it. And now we can actually have our first honey block. And then, I mean, while we're getting advancements, we might as well do the not so fun one. I think I just like jump into this, right? Do you have to like have it break your fall? Like, sticky situation. There we go. Jump into a honey block to break your fall. Now I'm going to go to bed after all of those advancements. And now we can pick up all of the clay, which does turn into clay balls, but we can just turn that back into clay. And what is our advancement? Dried wet dirt. Place a pointed dripstone underneath mud to drip down its moisture and create some clay. Nice. All right, now we just have to smelt up this clay into terracotta and we will have a completed build and we can finally put the little stopper on our little bottle. And just like that, we have the topper on our honey bottle bee sanctuary. And this is so cute. I love this. I think it's such a fun, different kind of take on a bee sanctuary, having it be a honey bottle shape with all of our bees in here. We've got some shorter flowers, some taller flowers, all the particles from the cherry leaves coming down. I'm adding a few honeycomb blocks in here to kind of feel like there's like hives in here. Like, not only are the bees living in the beehives and bee nests, but they're also kind of living in the little hexagon honeycomb bits as well. But I think this is cute, and they're just loving all these flowers, so much natural light. They get a wonderful view of the sunsets and the sunrises. I think they've got it made. Now, the next thing I want to do is make these railings a bit safer. So we've got a bunch of jungle fences and fence gates. So let's just work on getting this a little bit safer. All right, I cleaned up all of my supplies from building our little bee sanctuary. Now I'm just gonna spend some time watching over the bees and collecting some honey and honeycomb while I wait for Sev to come online so I can finally see what she thinks of my prank.
Many minutes later.
Oh my god, I see it! Oh my god! Oh my god! Dude, man!
Yep.
You stripped my... You built a giant thing and I'm just like being offended about stripping this log. Why do you have a crown on your head?
Because I'm the queen bee. I have a bee in my hand and a crown on my head. I'm the queen bee. I built
And I'm the queen bee exterminator. No, I'm kidding.
You do have kind of the hat for it. It would be kind of funny.
Wait, oh.
You
Oh,
still
so
have that hat.
It looks like a bee.
Yeah, you just need like the netting thing hanging down and it'd be good. But I made us a little bee sanctuary over here.
Oh my gosh.
Giggity. And I made a little
Good thing.
stairway so we don't have to keep going all the way around just to get over here.
I am so thankful for that. Oh my gosh, it's like a bee bottle. Cute.
Yeah, it's a bee
Love
bottle.
bees.
Uh-huh.
Hello. Ooh, I have shears. Yay.
All the honey.
Got the honey.
Hey,
the
there you go.
It's so slimy.
Sounds so gross.
Ooh. Oh no.
That's so nasty. I hate it.
It's so gross.
Yeah. If I'm being real, that's also why I'm wearing the crown on my head, because before I just had the bee in my offhand, and then every time I would eat, once I was done eating, the bee would go on my head automatically and make the honey
Then you
sounds.
would be the bee.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I
it
didn't like the
does
honey
make-
sounds.
Oh, no.
So I had to put a
Ew, it makes
different
sense.
hat. Yeah, so I put a different hat on my head so it couldn't do that.
You're the queen bee.
Yes, and I'm the queen bee. But I left you a little gift by your house. You want to go see what I left ya?
In the giant heart of lava.
Yeah, it's like a your
Wait, is that
welcome heart.
obsidian? No, it's blackstone. Oh my gosh. I swear, if that had been obsidian.
Well,
Oh.
well,
Oh.
actually, it's obsidian.
Wait, is it obsidian?
And crying obsidian.
No, I thought it was blackstone.
It's got some blackstone.
Dude, you put up. No, it is obsidian. I thought it was black. Wait, it is blackstone. No, it is obsidian. Oh my gosh. I have to clean that up.
I had to clean up the thank you sign, so get pranked.
Oh my gosh, the lava in there.
Uh-huh.
There's. Oh my gosh, you're so well. T to the he. I gotta sing the song. Sing it.
What can I say except you're welcome? And YouTube, please don't copyright me.
Get pranked! And I just copyright striked you.
It's not your song, so you really can't. But you should check inside the little chest there. I'll have a note for you.
Okay. I will open it.
Okay.
In 3, 2. I'm scared. Okay, let's do it. Bruh! From the of my heart. Did you wipe your bottom with that paper too? It looks a little bit greasy.
Nah, I just, you know, had to
not
take it
touching
from your inventory, so that's
Aw,
probably why
you
it's
never
greasy.
Dude, you did them! That's so gross!
All
I'm
Sev
throwing
snacks.
them out. Throwing them out. Look, throwing them out.
Oh, you want to share your snacks with me? How
The
nice.
toilet paper. I'm not cleaning this up.
There's also,
Ah!
there's also a gift on the
even die.
back side. If you go into free cam, you have to look around. Go around to the other side of the heart. There's an actual gift.
Oh, an actual gift. Prank. Oh my gosh. I swear, this is more rotten flesh.
So as Sev looked over all the books and the silly names that I gave them, we had a good laugh over the prank and the gifts.
Oh,
You know, I
those are so-
figured
oh
you
my
gave me the diamond armor, so I can get you all of the enchants to go on your diamond armor.
Yay!
Yeah.
Thank you. Now I just need an anvil. Oh, I have.
Yeah.
Oh, true. We have iron in this world. I made an
Yeah.
iron
Because
farm.
you made an
Yeah.
iron farm. Now you have all the books. After a bit more shenanigans, I had an adventure idea that I wanted to run past Sev. On a
Where?
serious note, I think we should have an easier time adventuring and use elytras. Huh? You know, maybe
Ah.
we make our way towards where the stronghold is, see where it is, bridge our way over
And
there,
then loot it.
and loot
See
it.
all the
All the bookshelves, all the
Yes.
things. Huh? What do you say? What do you say? You have new
Okay.
you have new enchanted books for your armor, so you'll be more safe as we go over and explore the stronghold.
Ooh. I mean, let's go look for the stronghold first. And then kill the dragon later because I only have 1 XP level because I died building your prank.
Oh no, that's a bummer. Yeah. Let's find it and then we'll practice some killing and slaying, you know.
Yes, slaying. I have 1 stack. I have 2 stacks of cobblestone slabs. Wait,
Nice.
how do we get to the stronghold? We don't know where it is.
I have Eyes of Ender with our cleric. So let's
Ooh.
go pay him a visit. 12 Eyes of Ender. Should we just
Ooh.
throw one and see what direction?
Do it.
Okay. So we threw the first eye, which headed past the Skyforge and off into the void. So we went over to the Skyforge to start bridging our way out into the void, completely forgetting about the bridge we'd previously made to the Mangrove and Oak Islands. So we just used up more resources than we needed to, but it's fine. Everything's fine. So after a few trips back and forth for more bridging resources, stopping to loot a ruined portal, we finally had the stronghold come into view. Wait, Sev, this looks like a stronghold room. Do you see that to the right?
What's it?
It looks-
It's just like iron bars in the void.
And a bunch of stone
What is
bricks,
that?
though. I think we found it.
Dude,
Wait, start bridging over that way, and then our render distance
That
can
looks
pick up
so-
more of it.
that's the stronghold.
Oh my gosh.
That's so weird looking.
So we took a quick snooze, and the next morning we bridged the rest of the way over top the stronghold room and made a safe little platform before we used a water bucket to get our way down. We then decided to put the Eyes of Ender we did have into the frame, but we were one short.
We just need one more.
Dang.
It's fine.
You know,
And we can.
then we can, just loot and get all the goods and then come back when we're
Yes.
prepared and it'll be great. And that's exactly what we did. We each explored a different library so we could get as much loot as possible, but after some subpar loot finds, we decided it was time to head back home to prepare for the big fight. And, well, we were completely burnt out on bridging because it took so long to find this place. So we then began the long journey back home, about 1900 blocks, and boy, were we excited to finally be home again.
Home, sweet home.
Finally home.
Never going back there except when we go and fight the dragon.
And just as we were making a game plan to go kill the dragon soon, Sev went into chaos mode.
Dance, Red, dance! Oh, no! No! Why is there always chaos when we call that?
You started it! You literally just shot me in the back of the
It
head? Where is
wasn't
this
me.
arrow? You have a bedroom fire.
No! Ow! Ow! Dude, you got the PvP skills. I'm so bad at.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yep, so much fun.
Let's focus that aggressive energy on the dragon.
Yeah, let's go get ready to fight the dragon. Well, now that Sev and I have finally found the stronghold, all we have left to do is spend some time preparing for the fight. Now, what will make this fight more interesting is that this will be the first fight where I won't be having slow fall since we were never able to find nether wart in the nether fortress. So this means we will be depending on our water bucket clutches and our ability to use ender pearls so that we don't die to fall damage. So I will be very curious to see how well I do in this fight. So leave your comments down below how many times Sev and I will each die during this fight. Make sure to subscribe and I will see you in the next episode for the big fight.